can you please give us a short summary of what we should be seeing here in Loveland?
I have no idea.
So awesome. This video is brought to you by all my Patreon supporters. Go Team Awesome! Jeju Island may not be on your radar when thinking of tropical Asian destinations. People head to Okinawa or Bali or Phuket in Thailand, but this small, exotic, and unique island in the south of Korea is a hidden gem. Considering the small size of the island, it houses a lot of amazing nature, food, and things to see. It has Korea's largest mountain called Hallasan and is a World Heritage Site because of its lava tubes. There are a variety of waterfalls, forests, cliffs, museums, beaches, and restaurants. Definitely a destination that is underrated but over-delivers. Here are some things that you should know, see, do, and eat while adventuring the volcanic island paradise. The language spoken is Korean, however the island has its own distinct dialect as well. But because over 15 million visitors from around the world visit each year, most places have an English-speaking staff on hand. You don't need a visa to visit the island as long as you stay less than 90 days. Jeju has a subtropical humid climate. The average temperature is about 20 degrees Celsius or 68 degrees Fahrenheit. But winters can get quite cool while summers are hot and humid with temperatures in the 30s. Also, July and August have the most rainfall, so you might have a day of rain while there. This island has public bus transportation, but I highly recommend either renting a car or joining a tour. Another option, which we did, was we hired out a taxi for the day and the driver took us around on a private tour. The rate ended up being about $150 for about 6 hours. It was great because we were able to choose the places and our time at each place.
We have until 7 p.m. It's like, what, 1 o'clock now,
Yeah.
give or take?
So 6 hours.
So about 6 hours we get him and he'll take us anywhere we want to go. So we're going to Halim Park, we're going to a couple of beaches and a few waterfalls. So hopefully we can get all that done. Not quite sure how big the island is, but we're kind of going to figure it out as we go and get as much done by the end of the day as possible.
Cool. The mountain, which is almost 2,000 meters high, can be seen from almost anywhere on the island, so taking pictures of the mountain and scenery is nice. But for those who want to hike up the mountain, there are different trails along the Hallasan National Park surrounding the mountain. But the hike is about 3 to 4 hours each way, so this will be an entire day spent. We're lazy, so we decided seeing the mountain from afar was enough. The one-stop shop of everything Jeju, this is definitely a good place to visit if you want to get a good idea of what this island has to offer. The park has gardens, flowers, waterfalls, caves, a small zoo, and a folk village of the natives of the island. Oh, so nice and cool in here. No. Yeah, it's perfect. Oh, this looks nice. Oh, so quiet. It's in English too. Oh, fall down. Oh. So this actually fell from the ceiling. Oh, that's why there's a space there. And also across the island, and especially in Halim Park, there are sculptures including the famous Jeju Island stone grandfather, or Doll Harobang. It's a fertility statue. Since this is a very popular Korean honeymoon destination, a lot of couples rub the sculpture for good luck. They want food. There are many waterfalls spread out across the island, but we decided to visit the biggest and most famous called Jeongbang. At 23 meters high, this waterfall is the only waterfall in Asia that falls into the ocean. And walking along the rocks, you can go right up to the roaring waterfall for a selfie. This was the beach we decided to stay at, and it was an amazing choice. We stayed in the U-Top U Bless Hotel because of the awesome name, but also because it was right on the water. On that side we can actually see the beach area, and straight ahead is another hotel, but on this side is the city area with nice beds and clean and smells good. The Hamdok area was an amazing choice because the beach, which has many lava tubes and rock formations, is also a great place to splash in the water, snorkel for crabs and octopus, has a variety of amazing cafes and restaurants along the boardwalk, and looks so beautiful at night. I see why this is Korea's honeymoon capital. Ah! That's amazing. As you can guess, since this is an island, there is an awesome beach pretty much everywhere you go. But another popular beach we visited was Hyokjae Beach. The beach was much more crowded than Hamdok and had a lot of interesting rock formations and sculptures. The water was clear and the sand white, making it a great place to feel the island vibe. Rated the #1 beach on the island for cleanliness, safety, and activities, this beach is amazing because of the panoramic view available from the cliffs. current is stronger and waves higher, making it great for water sports like surfing and sailing. And there are many shops and resort facilities, making this beach the luxury choice of all the beaches on Jeju Island. There are also a variety of cliffs and overhangs around the island that look into beautiful forests and beaches, so we decided to head to the most popular. A strange rock formation with water hitting the rocks and creating white bubbly explosions like champagne. The rocks are columns and remind me of a game of Tetris. We went on an extremely windy day, which made it a lot more fun to see the water hitting the rocks. Because this is the honeymoon capital of Korea and many couples come to this island to get it on, someone decided it would be a good idea to create a museum of sex and fill it with random statues of sexual positions. The museum is an outdoor museum and surprisingly nice and funny. The indoor area is definitely a hentai paradise, and walking along with my friend Kareem, it was awkward at times. But we found ways to make the best of it.
Is this guy muff diving or what?
Because Loveland is a little bit too spicy for YouTube, those of you who are supporting me on Patreon can go to my Patreon to see the full unedited version of the Loveland tour.
These little knobs hit you in the junk. That's so interesting. Very, very interesting.
For rainy days, this island also has a surprisingly large amount of indoor museums and galleries to check out. There are plenty of art museums, traditional history and culture centers, a Hello Kitty land, a space museum, and the place we decided to kill a few hours, Dynamic Maze. An adult Chuck E. Cheese of sorts, this indoor maze was quite busy and fun. Definitely requires a lot of stamina, and if you are claustrophobic, you might want to avoid this place. Crawling, crouching, running, rolling, jumping, and swinging through obstacles to get out alive, this place will take a lot of energy out of you. Along with beaches, waterfalls, forests, and volcanic cliffs, flowers are another beautiful aspect of Jeju Island. We were in Jeju at the time of cosmos flowers blooming at Seobong Peak. The flowers with a backdrop of Hamdok Beach was the perfect place for selfies, as you can see. I randomly came across a temple near a hotel and it was pretty. There was a monk doing a ceremony as well. The biggest temple in Jeju is called Yakcheonsa, which we drove by but decided to skip because of timing issues. The island has so many delicious and interesting things to offer. Black pork is probably the most famous.
Black Pork Street has so many black pork restaurants.
Tons of black pork Korean barbecue restaurants, food stands, and beachside grills. It smelled really good. Unfortunately, my friend doesn't eat pork, so we didn't go, but from what I heard, it is definitely some of the best pork you will ever eat. Jeju Island is famous for its holobong and tangerine fruit, which is sold in souvenir shops and juice stands around the island. My friend tried the freshly squeezed juice in a stone grandfather-shaped bottle. There are also many souvenirs using the holobong to make tea, cake, chocolate, and other foods.
really good.
Freshly caught and served, restaurants like this one called Octopus Uncle in Habdog Beach have a variety of octopus dishes including sashimi, octopus, ramen, clam soup, and grilled fish. There's also a variety of fresh cooked and raw fish restaurants that were available as well that looked pretty good. We also went to a salmon sushi restaurant which was quite good. They also had Korean chijimi, which is like a Korean omelet that I definitely recommend. This is the Korean style Maki roll that is eaten for breakfast, lunch, dinner, or a snack. The soul food of Jeju Island. It has a variety of different types of ingredients. I went for eel and my friend tried seaweed and tuna. This chicken restaurant called Ibadah, which is apparently a chain restaurant, was so good we went back twice. It was also the spiciest chicken I've ever had in my life. The food was amazing, the decor was nice and clean, and the prices were very reasonable. I even tried fried chicken with ice cream and salad. It was better than it sounds.
Alright,
See this?
you might not want to eat the whole bite, but it's up to you.
I'm going for it.
Oh my god.
The tteokbokki and for the chicken.
Okay.
To 10
Uh-huh.
and 10 plus.
For the spiciness.
For the spicy.
Oh. This is the most random thing I've ever eaten. It doesn't taste bad, but it's really random. I can't even describe the taste.
Probably the best thing for me, especially in the morning, was the amazing cafes and coffee shops that Jeju has. Even the Dunkin' Donuts and Starbucks on the island were good. But I highly recommend the cafe Black 4M, which had amazing tiramisu cake. And Cafe Del Mondo, which has the best view of the beach as it sits right along the edge of the water.
This morning we came to a place called a bakery cafe. And I got a mango smoothie. So it's like a fresh mango. It's nice and cold, especially on a hot summer day.
And there you have it, some of the best things to do, see, eat, and know when visiting Jeju Island in South Korea. If you're looking for an island getaway that is affordable, has a wide range of outdoor and indoor activities with an array of delicious foods, then Jeju Island will definitely not disappoint. If you have been to Jeju and think there's something else that should be on this list, please let me know. Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, please thumbs up and share. Also subscribe and hit the bell notification so you don't miss any of my videos, because my videos are awesome. OzzyAwesome. Take care and see you next time. Peace. Cool. In the distance there's a lot. People are doing fireworks. Oh, nice.